Have you ever had this moment before where you're having a dream and you're enjoying it so much and you're having so much fun in there, and then suddenly you wake up and you're like, what? No. And have you ever had another time where you have a dream and you're enjoying it so much and suddenly you wake up again, but yet you find a way to squeeze yourself back into that wormhole and go back into the dimension to enjoy the rest of the dream? Now, if you've ever done that before, if I ask you, how do you actually break it down to teach somebody how to do that, you probably get very confused, but it's kind of a weird, squinty eye, close your eye, and in the midst between trying to get back into the dream and relaxing to say, hey, just sleep and relax. And that's when you suddenly zoom, you go straight back into the dream. Now, you've probably done that before when you've enjoyed the dream. But what happens with the times that you don't enjoy the dream? Have you ever had a nightmare before where something's chasing you and then things are going after you and then suddenly you're so scared, you're hiding, you're like, oh my God, they're gonna kill me. And what happens is you wake up, and then you wake up maybe even screaming, maybe even sweating, thinking, oh my God, I'm so glad it was just a dream. But what if I was to tell you, when those things happen, it's because the universe or the creator or the programmer behind all these energies are just unplugging you just like they do in Avatar, so that you zap from this dimension of the game into a different dimension of a different game to test you. And if you've ever had a recurring nightmare before, or a recurring dream that you don't enjoy before, and you're wondering, why am I keep getting that recurring dream? It's because you are keep dying and it keeps saying game over at that moment. And that's why when you come back into this moment, they're like, hey, they haven't passed that level yet. Let's throw them back in, because they want to test your spiritual powers and your powers to know that you can pass the game. So what if I was to tell you, next time you have that nightmare and you have the ability and the courage to use exactly the same method you've used before, to dive back into that dream by squeezing your way through that wormhole with a little wiggle, and then getting into that dimension, to face all those fears in front of you, yet at the same time, just like in the movie Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant, they show that there is a possibility of seeing the horror in front of you while understanding and taking in the consciousness that nothing is real and you're more powerful than that, and then watch everything just dissipate and disappear. Because in those moments, when you've completed the game and you can come back into this physical reality when you wake up, and you know that you've conquered that level, what you'll start to find is the universe will channel more blessings to you and give more powerful, purposeful missions for you to complete in your life. So it's actually a big blessing you will receive if you can complete those levels.